Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, affectionately known as Stark Vegas, and the home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Hope you brought your earplugs today. There's already some serious cowbell clanging going on here. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Teams on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Off target with the throw, incomplete. Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made by the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Come to the line for second down and very short now. They'll run it from the gun. Refusing to be brought down. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket now. Caught through the goal line. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge until he comes around the corner, hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on.
The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, these screen passes are all about timing. I really felt the offense looked like they tipped their hand. The defense started to kind of drift that way towards the screen, and by the time the running back catches the ball, there's just nowhere to go.
It's caught downfield. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it, and instead they give up a first down. This could cost them.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
I mean, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, I really want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. And the Trojans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He breaks free. He's moving out of the pocket. Broke one tackle but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pocket breaking down. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
No, kick it away here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. It's a foot race. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. Let's see how they play this one. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down play coming up. Send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. And now the handoff. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense, though.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Direct snap to the back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The punt team making their way on the field. He'll aim it toward the sideline. A solid punt. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops with a 2-minute warning. ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. Do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught quickly. Will he score here? Touchdown, SC. Strong game by this quarterback.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And it's a draw play. He's got a first down and more. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, when your running game's working like this, especially in the first half, it makes everything easier. And after big runs like that, watch for the offense to come back and attack off play action.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down, we're going to throw it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. A gain sets up a third down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass complete on a crosser. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Play action here on first down. He stays alive. He's going to pull it down and run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Now here's the toss play. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They'll take the lead in the second half.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And it works. The first down to the 35.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So 2 losses in a row. It's in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down. And now it's 4th down.
Well, that's a good job by this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot, getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Lets it go quickly. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. On 1st down, it's play action. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Mississippi State in the red zone now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Defensive ends are tough to slow down for offensive linemen. They have the size, they have the speed, they have the athletic ability, and here the awareness to come up with a sack. Good play.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Trojans offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Hand it off for a draw. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands, it's Little. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. He's escaping the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And he's got his man open downfield. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Quick throw to the left, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the handoff.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And the back gets the football. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, Trojans. That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The ball is caught. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And the ball is hauled in. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Mississippi State now operating in the red zone. They'll run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. Quarterback keeps the football. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And this one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with a field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go. Not much time to get there. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage. We got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Out of the gun now on third down. Breaks free. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
This is a big mistake by the quarterback here, just holding on to the football too long. Late in the game, third down, you got to make a big play, and you come up with a sack. Now it's fourth down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team. Who's going to execute better? And just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.